like to produce an interview video which considered as a midterm special individual assignment to fulfill the requirement of management or change course BUS647 at the University of Cambodia. The topic to discuss in this video is about the view or observation of an employees on the institution adjustment and change in COVID-19 pandemic situations. And today I have Mr. Pansina, Director for Academic Foundation Year Department at the University of Cambodia as my honor guest. Sinas, can you share to me some of your observations on how your company adjusted and coped with the COVID-19?
Personally speaking, UC as an institution that provides educational service is clever in terms of coping with the situation. UC is a university that, the education that students study in the class, but because of COVID-19, a lot of universities were forced to shut down. But UC stopped only for a week, and then it started it virtual classroom on time. So that is clever. Why? Because it can keep a lot of its students. We accept the fact that because of the change, some of our students forced to quit, but only a small number of them, which means UC still can operate its service, provide education to the student, although we have COVID.
Follow up with another question. Can you share some of your experience of coping with the change in your workplace?
It is a bit challenging for me because before COVID-19, we have our routine work, which we are used to doing it. We know how to manage things well. Before we work, everything is like face to face, and later on we change to another new system, which is quite challenging. But because of being well informed, we need to be informed of the situations, and because of cooperation as well as the good understanding from the top management of my workplace, things become better and better.
Thank you so much for responding my questions. Sinas, as everyone can see and aware of these matters, what could you see the global regional impacts of COVID-19, especially Cambodia impact of COVID-19 as a whole, as a general?
Generally speaking, COVID-19 has very, very bad impact. We can say impact our country adversely. If we look at the educational sectors, a lot of schools were forced to shut down, so our kids, our students, they could not go to school. Another thing, economy. You see, because of COVID-19, a lot of us lost a job. A lot of government factories were closed down. A lot of Cambodian people will not have job as normal, especially the garment factory workers.
That's right. Such as in social media, right now, before, social seem not, friendly, but seem now COVID-19 come into Cambodia, and, everyone, keeping social distance, and they contacting each other by social media rather than go out and meet up and discuss. So, and however, I'm agree with you. There's a lot of sector have impacts from this COVID-19. Well, Sina, let's go to the last question to discuss with you. What is your perspective on COVID-19 and organizational change in Cambodia as a general? Because we can see that not all, but some of institutions, they have cut out their expenses, which is not necessary, they cut off and they have reduced a number of their staff, something like that. So what is your perspective on their changes, on the change in the COVID-19 periods?
Thank you for the questions. I can see that some of the institutions in our countries are not ready, or they were not ready enough to manage the changes because COVID-19 comes, it just like everything got stuck. Some of them are not well prepared. Some, of course, they are prepared. Why I say some of them are not well prepared? Let's say, for example, a few higher institutions, because of COVID-19, they decided to postpone all their educational activities or operations. That can lead to distractions to the whole institutions, which mean can be because of COVID-19. Perhaps this situation can cause or can lead to the end of their business operation as a whole. If they are good enough, if they are well prepared enough, they might be able to manage the problem, especially the change in the COVID-19. Yeah.
Thank you, Sina. But I want to add up that some organizations change, they change their working environment, and some they can work from homes, and some they can work somewhere else, which is the internet available, and they also can learn a new context, because before they need to try or ride motorbikes to their workplace and work as physically, but now they can stay home and they work from home, or they can work from coffee shop. And it also a new platform for Cambodian people, and it also a new lesson learned and new experience for us. Well, thank you so much, Sina, for your sharing experience and discussion, and thank you everyone for your kind attention.